Hi guys, Creative Lori here. Welcome everyone. If you're new to my channel, I am a home stager and I like to share with you all some of my DIYs, my decor hauls for my own home and for my home staging business, and some staging tutorials, and I like to do a lot of challenges that the fellow YouTubers put out there. So today is a challenge collaboration that the beautiful Inside and Out Kimberly Davis put on. She is Diva Designing on a Dime by Kimberly Davis. That's her channel name. I will link her channel down below in my description box, along with the playlist of all the other participants, of the other lovely YouTubers that participated. So I encourage you all to check it out. As you all may know, I had lost my mom almost 3 years ago, and I had a hard time doing this video yesterday. This is my third time trying to film it, and I got some inspiration today. I get inspiration from all you YouTubers, comments, and I had watched a live feed from one of two that I like to watch, and her name is Arlynn from Arlynn's Country Craft Corner. I will link her down below. And I get inspiration from her, and also Kim from Sweet Daisy Creations, and her name is Kim. I get both like inspiration, positivity, like instantaneously, because they do a lot of live shows or feeds, and I can just pop on. I'm off today, and so I did, and I felt great positivity, and so I'm ready to do this. So first I want to say thank you, Kimberly, for this opportunity. It's a really beautiful tribute to our mothers, and not only just to our mothers, maybe if they are here present with us or past, but also to all of you fellow YouTubers that may have lost your mothers. I'm not the only one, and this is why it's helped so much. And also you fellow subscribers or people that may just come across my video, this is all for you. I know the heartache that you've gone through, and I just want to say it we'll never forget our mothers. They're always with us, and it is hard to deal with, but they are in a better place. They are watching down on us, and we want to make them proud. We want to, make them proud of us and tribute, give them a tribute to honor them. So my dad and I will we'll get my mom a floral arrangement. We'll make her favorite foods, and we'll put it by where she used to sit, and it'll be really nice, and I can't wait to do that. So happy Mother's Day to everyone, and I'm just going to jump on in and show you what I did. Okay, so I know the lighting is probably kind of bad, so I'm going to get up a little closer. Okay. All right. I think that's a little better. It's a little up close and personal, huh? So let me bring this closer, and maybe I'll move this back. All right, so the lighting today is really bad because I decided to do this kind of late in the day. I was just prepping myself, literally, emotionally. But I have a little lamp here, as you guys can see. So hopefully this will help. If not, I'm going to definitely take it outside into the sunlight so you can see it, because this I set in the sunlight and it looks so beautiful this morning. All right, I have to put it in a lantern because my cats will get to it. So my mom loved birds, bird baths, water, greenery, green mermaids, but she would not have liked the mermaids of today, the caricatures that they have created. It's just not her style. She liked more realistic mermaids. And so ignore my cat in the background. But I had this little vessel that I had gotten for free from a fellow stager. It had a bunch of florals in it that I've been plucking away at, and I didn't know exactly what to do with this, but I knew it had good bones, and I decided to keep it. So what I ended up doing was whitewashing it with a paper towel and water, because I did try to paint it and it didn't turn out. It looked horrible. I like the more natural look of it, and with the paper towel, water, and paint, perfect. I like the look better. Now for the water portion of this bird bath, I did not have a mirror, but you could very well buy one like at the Dollar Tree, a round one, like in the little handheld mirror. You could just take the mirror out. But I didn't have that, and so I just used, once again, some cream colored burlap from Walmart. And I just kind of tucked it underneath, and it does have some puckering and in there, but it's okay. It kind of looks like water ripples, I feel like. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix something. Then I did buy 2 birds from the Dollar Tree, and the big one signifies my mom. The little one is me. But this big one, she is already ornate with the white feathers, but it had like silver tinsel and little silver beading doodads on the back. I just pulled those off because my mom was not a peacock. She was very subdued and a natural beauty. So I took those off. These birds do have like little clips at the bottom, so I just clipped them into, there's styrofoam at the bottom of this basin, so I kept that in there and I just stuck it in. And then next I put some Spanish moss at the bottom to make it more realistic looking. And then I did get I had some of these, I should say, the moss rocks from the Dollar Tree. I put 3 here in the corner and 3 in the back of the opposite corner. And part of the story of this is my mom received a magnolia tree from my grandfather when they moved into their second house. And so my mom planted it and it just took off. It was huge and beautiful. We had cement. It was like the aggregate cement, and there was a round circle in the middle, and my mom planted the magnolia tree in the middle, and it just took off. So it was similar to the home she had where she grew up, the backyard, a little bit. Part of it, I should say. And it started dying. And so she wouldn't let us dare touch it. And my dad, no, he's like, no, we're not taking it down because she'll kill me. And so we waited till she passed, and then we took it down, but it was causing like some plumbing issues and such. But it was a gorgeous, gorgeous tree. They're very messy, by the way. I don't know if you guys realize that, but they are very messy. The leaves dropping are constant. Anyway, so I did put some of the Spanish moss up in these little branches that I got from my front yard. And why I liked these, because they had the gray tone that matches the gray in this bird bath. And I could have used dogwood or cherry blossoms in the back, but the scale would have been off. So that's the other thing my mom loved, miniatures. She was into miniatures like crazy. She made miniature doll houses. And back then, there was no online purchaser. There was no clay you could make things from. There was nothing of that sort that you could get readily available. You had to be handy and make your own little tiny, sacks of flour or dining table, or, it was almost impossible to have created such a miniature house or vignette, but she did it. She was so creative. So I guess that's where I get it from, because I love miniatures also. So that's why it's really a tribute to her, because this is like a miniature she would have loved. But I had put the branches in. I had one branch with live leaves, one branch without, and I had to create the magnolia flowers and leaves. So I took the flowers from this Dollar Tree stem. As you can see, I had been plucking them away. I took one of these flowers, and then I cut the leaves out of an ivy leaf that I had left over that I can't find right now, but let me see. So I made 3 leaves out of this one ivy leaf. Now, as a home stager, we have a ton of these that just fall off on the ground when we're unpacking, packing, staging. I always pick them up and think I'm going to reuse them. So I am today. So I made 3 leaves along with the cute little flower. here to make it look like a magnolia leaf. And I put like 9 different ones. I hot glued them onto the branches. And I did put some of the Spanish moss onto the branches to make it look more authentic, because my dad's from the South and the Spanish moss do drape off of the trees, and also you can use them as like a little nest, like I kind of created back there and there. I know it's hard to see, but I'll get up close in a second. And then I also made little lily pads out of this. So let me grab one. So as you can see, I cut a little lily pad miniature out of the ivy leaf, and I use the flowers from this Dollar Tree floral. I just plucked one of those off, and I hot glued it and pinched it a couple of times to kind of raise it up, but this one was bigger, so I didn't have it raise up as much. But I created the little lily pad like a lima bean. It looks like a heart almost, but without the peak at the arrow at the bottom. And I put in the middle, I don't know if you can see it, that little stamen part is from the backing of the ivy leaf. So I used that and cut it, and I can't find it now because I think I dropped it. But I cut it down and made it like the stamen of the lily flower. So I put 3 of them in there. And that's pretty much it, guys. We had a magnolia tree with a bunch of little planters and bird baths underneath. So this is kind of reminiscent of what we had in our backyard. My mom would have loved it. And that signifies her and me together and enjoying the water. So I'm going to pull this into the sunlight, and I hope you guys can see it better. All right, guys, I think this is a better picture. I'm not really sure because I'm looking at it from an angle. But as you can see, let me open this. So you can see the little bird bath, the magnolia tree that I created, the little flowers that are magnolia flowers, the Spanish moss. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, I guess you can. All right, so that is it. I hope you can see it. As you can see, it's super windy out here. It's so windy where I live. Oh my. Okay, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. All right, guys, before I go back in, I think this is a better view. So it's really windy out here, but I think the sunlight is better out here. Sorry if my hand was in the way. And that is it. Alright, guys, that is it. I hope you can see it. I had to put it in a lantern or else my cats would have gotten to it. But it really turned out super cute. And I hope you get inspired. And I wish you all a very happy Mother's Day, with or without your mother. She's with you. And thank you, Kimberly, for presenting this beautiful challenge. And please go check out her channel and everyone else's in the playlist. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.